Event whites. White bag items that drop from in-realm events that usually have a major impact on the way a class is played. For example, the Ogmar, armor breaking shield with amazing utility for any net to have, or the Helm of the Juggernaut, which gives warriors armored, allowing for super efficient rushing and tanking. We all know them, we all want them. What about the items people don't want? My name is Sharad, and I'm here to talk about more items people don't like, since people seem to like that last time. Let's start with the white bag everybody hates, the Ray Katana. Personally, I love this item. The range is perfect in situations where you need just a little bit more, and combined with the Bard's Inspire, you get similar range to a wand with better fire rate and damage. As it stands now, it's super situational and preference based. My proposal? Let's play into the item description of the katana. A katana charged with the power of the sun, and make it a laser, similar to how the high-tech Terra boss or the Chesserite goddess in the third dimension works. Keep it at the same or similar range and you got yourself a cool item. Since it's a beam, it would shred stationary targets but also allow kiting and dragging enemies around to be more useful, as they would have to run through the entire beam and take massive damage. I couldn't tell you what the damage would be or any stats like that, but the concept of shooting a sunbeam at an opponent sounds awesome. Alternatively, if the main shot can't be just a single beam, we could have something similar to Divinity, where every so often it would shoot out a high-powered sunbeam. After the Doku's buff with the poison it shoots, the idea of giving more weapons thematic effects would be super cool to see. Next, the Vile Trap from the Ghost Ship. I get it's meant to be a high damage trap, but there are other traps that outdamage it, and the Huntress is in need of something far more interesting. So now with the Summoner out, what if the trap became more of a soul stealer in a way? What I'm proposing is some type of system where if you damage an enemy, it can spawn up to 3 ghosty kind of minions that the Huntress can command like a summon. The trap can keep its high base damage, but adding something new and unique to spice it up would be a major help to the Huntress. An alternative side effect could be giving it some sort of execute function, where if a near boss enemy is say below 40% HP, it instantly dies, and bosses themselves will take a massive blow to HP. And I'm talking massive damage, something like 10,000 damage. Since all bosses are HP scaled anyway, allowing items to do crazy amounts of damage is no problem. To offset the huge burst of damage, make the effect usable once every 30 seconds or so. Last item. If you guess what it is, then you get a cookie. It's the Kageboshi, the worst and most useless of the event whites. Plenty of videos have come out talking about the damn thing, whether it should be buffed or not. The answer is just yes. I looked up the meaning, or at least a rough translation of Kageboshi, and it comes up as silhouette or shadow. So what if the item played into that aspect a little bit more and gave the ninja invisibility instead of a speedy while you hold on the use item button? This should come at an increased, say 50 mana per second, which would work out to about 5 seconds of invisibility with maxed mana on the ninja. The damage could stay untouched, as the main function would be to aid in rushing for the ninja, and damage with the star doesn't really need to be a priority. At the end of the day, none of these items are strictly bad, but have fallen far from grace with the existence of much better things with no way to make them more enticing for the position they hold as some of the rarest whites in the game. Let me know what you guys think of my wacky and zany ideas. I love doing this kind of idea stuff, so you can expect more theory crafting videos in the future. Until then, I've been Sharad. Happy farming.